Hi everyone, welcome back to PRAKASAM tutorials. In this video, I am going to discuss about Python list operations in Python. So list is a type of data structuring method that allows storing of the integers or the characters in an order indexed by the starting from 0. So list operations are the operations that can be performed on the data in the list data structure. And some of the important list operations in Python are append method, extend method, insert method, remove method, pop method, reverse method, minimum and maximum method, etc. These are the different types of operations in Python. First, I am going to discuss about append method. And the syntax of the append method is list dot append method. The syntax of the append method is list dot append method. So this is the syntax. And what is the append method? The append method is used to add elements at the end of the list, adding a single element to the bottom of the list. Suppose for example, I will create the list and my list is equal, the list is created by square brackets. Inside the square brackets, the elements or the values are separated by commas. For example, list is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma, and the sequence of the characters are created by inside the quotation, that is single quotation or the double quotation, ptsp comma ss comma python comma 3 comma 2 comma 1. So this is my list. Okay, so using append method, what is the append method? Append method is used to add one element at the end of the list. Okay, and what is the syntax of the append method? List dot append. Now here my variable is my list dot append. So inside the append method, take the adding element. So now here I will take the adding element. Capital Python. Python is a case sensitive programming language. This is my adding element. So this element is added at the end of the my list. Press the enter button. So simply type my list or using the print function. So print of my list. So what we can observe on the Python console, in the given list, this capital Python will be added at the end of the my list. Capital Python added at the end of the list. And my list dot append of 4. So now what is my list? This is my list 1 2 3 ptsp ss python 321 python is my list. So now here I will add another element, that is 4. That element 4 is added end of this list. And using print function, print of my list or simply type my list variable, what you can observe. So end of this list, element 4 is added successfully. Only one element is added at the end of the list. My list. Now I will add two elements, what you can observe on the Python console. My list of 5 comma 6, one element is 5 and another element is 6. What you can observe, it displays type error. Only single element is added end of the list or bottom of the list. So to add multiple elements in the append method, the append method can be used inside a loop. Inside a loop, you can use append method. Suppose for example, I will create another list. My list is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma Python. This is my list. Okay, so using for loop, that inside that append method is used inside the for loop. We can add more elements same time. My list dot append of inside the sequence of the character is entered inside the quotation ss, that is one element. My element, my list dot append, and another element is ptsp. Okay, so using the for loop, for I in range of 4 comma 9, sorry, however at the end of the for loop statement semicolon is entered. It displays syntax error. Once again I will type the same statement. So for I in range colon, press the enter button. So now here the inside the loop I will use my list dot append of this item variable. What is that item variable? I, and press the enter button. So using the print function or simply type the my list variable. So what you can observe on the Python console, the original list is 1 2 3 Python, and after this list, at the end of this my list, ss element is added, ptsp element is added, and 4 to 9, 4 5 6 7 8 elements are added at the end of given list. So this is a procedure. We can add multiple items or the multiple elements at the same time. The append method can be used inside a loop. And second type of the method is extend method. The syntax of the extend method is list1 dot list1 dot l1 is the list1 dot extend of list2. So this is the syntax of the extend method. The extend method is used to add more than one element at the end of the list. For example, so create the list1 list1 is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and create the another list2 is equal to ss comma ptsp comma python, and this is the second list. And what is the syntax of the extend method? List1 dot extend method. Now where the list1 is the, this is the first list, this is the second list. Using the extend method syntax, list1 dot extend of list2. Okay, and using the print function, print of list1, or simply type the list1 variable. So what you can observe in the Python console, so this list1 is added to the list2 elements. Okay, list1 is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. At the end of this list1, list2 elements will be added. List2 elements are ss ptsp python. So that is the extend method importance. And next method is insert method. The insert method can add an element at a given position. So insert method insert the specified value at the specified position. So in the previous two method, append method and extend method, the elements is added at the end of the list. So now using the insert method, the element or the value inserted in a particular position. For example, and the syntax of the insert method is list dot insert of position comma element, and this is the syntax. Position means zeroth position, first position, second position, third position, like that. So in the introduction to the Python list concept, the assigning the index uh, accessing the list of the elements already explained in my previous video. So that is the position, zeroth position, first position, second position, like that. So now here the element mean define a what element we can be added in the list. That element can be defined. So this is the syntax of the insert method. So now I will create the list. List1 is equal to list1 is equal to 1 2 3 4. Okay. So now I will add ss element, ptsp element, and python element between the list1. So list1 dot insert position and zeroth position means first position I will add ss element. First position I will add ss element. Press the enter button. Using the list1 variable or printf list1 variable, the output is zeroth position ss element is added. And now what is the list1 elements? ss 1 2 3 4 are the list1 elements, and I will add another element using insert method. List1 dot insert of, so this is the zeroth position, first position, second position, third position, fourth position. So fifth position I will add another element. That element is ptsp. In the fifth position, ptsp element is added. So use the print function, print of list1, or simply called list1 variable. What you can observe, that is the output of the elements of the using insert method. And again I will use insert method. List1 dot insert of, so now I will add ss element. So this is the zeroth position, first position, second position, and third position I will add python element. So 3 comma element python. So using use the print function, print of list1. So in the third position, python element is added successfully. And similarly you can add the numbers also. Now the list of the elements are, these are the list of the elements. List1 dot insert of, and zeroth position, first position, second position, third position, fourth position, fifth position. So in the sixth position I will add element 5, sixth position. So before ptsp element, the element 5 is added using the print function, print of list1, and this is the procedure of insert method. And next method is remove method. The remove method is used to remove an element from the list. Remove the element from the list. Suppose for example I will create the list. List is equal to, so this is the my given list. Okay, so in this given list I will add Python element using remove method. So the syntax is list dot remove of whatever the element we can remove, that element can be defined inside the remove method parentheses. Now here I want to remove Python element. Inside the parentheses I will use Python element, so that Python element will be successfully removed using the print function. So print of list, the Python element is removed successfully. So that is the remove method. Next one is pop method. Pop method. So the pop method can remove an element from any position in the list. From any position in the list. Now the specifying the position, at what position we can remove the element. For example, list is equal to this is the given list, and the syntax of the pop method is list dot pop method of specifying the position. So now here I will specify third position. Third position element will be removed. What is the third position element? 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the third position element. Third position element. Element 3 is removed successfully. 0th position, first position, second position, third position. Using the print function. So print of list third position element is removed successfully using pop method. And next method, next operation or the next method in the list is, and the slice operator already explained in accessing the indexing elements. And the next one is reverse method. The reverse method or the reverse operation is used to reverse the element of the list. Suppose for example, I will first define the list. List is equal to SS12345 PTSP. Using the reverse method, the syntax of the reverse method is list dot reverse list dot reverse method, and using the print function. So print of list. So what is that reverse of the elements? What you can observe in the Python console, PTSP 54321 SS, reverse of the given list. So that is the reverse method. Next method is length method. First define the list. These are the list of the elements. So find out the length of the elements using the length method. So length of list. So now in this given list, how many elements are there? How many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 elements are. So the length of the given list is 7. And next method is minimum method and maximum method. So minimum method and maximum method. So create the list only the numbers. Don't create the inside the list sequence of the characters. List is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 7 comma 8 comma 9 comma 1 comma 16 comma 21 comma 9 comma 3. So this is the given list. In this given list, find out the minimum value and maximum value using minimum method and maximum method. So that is, so minimum of syntax is minimum of given list, and the minimum value of the given list is 0. 0 will be observed on the Python console. Find out the maximum value using maximum method. Maximum of the given list variable, maximum of list is equal. What is the maximum element of the given list? 21. The 21 will be observed on the Python console. Next one is count method. The count method returns the number of occurrence of a given element in the list. Number of occurrence of a given element. Number of occurrence of a given element in the list. So number of occurrence of a given element in the list mean same list. First I will create the list, and this is my list. So using the count method, the syntax of the count method is list dot count of occurrence of the given element in the list. List dot count of 2. So now here number 2 how many times occurred? 1 time, 2 times. So 2 times occurred. So what we can observe on the Python console? 2. Number of occurrence of a given element in the list. 2 times occurred. List dot count of 9. So 9 element how many times occurred here? 2 times. Okay. I will give another variable count of 0. So 0 element is occurred how many times? Only 3 times. One time, 2 times, 3 times occurred. So what we can observe on the Python console? Sorry, now we have the 0th element. Uh, 0th element is occurred only one time. It displayed one list of count of 1. So one element is occurred in the given list 3 times. What you can observe? 3. That is the count method. And next method is index method. So the index method returns the position of the first occurrence of the given list. The index method returns the position of the first occurrence of the given list. So first create the list. This is the given list. Using the index method, the syntax of the index method is list dot index of 2. What is the index method? It returns the position of the first occurrence of the given element. So now in the given list, the element 2 is appeared in the 2 times. First occurrence of the given list. So first occurrence of the given list means this one. Press the enter button. That is what position? First position. 0th position, first position. And one more example, list dot index of 1. So position of the first occurrence of the given list. So element 1 is first occurrence is 0th position. What you can observe? 0. So that is index method. And another method is sort method. And first create the list. And this is my given list. So using the sort method sorts the list in ascending order. That syntax is list dot sort. The elements will be displayed in ascending order. Using the print function or simply type the list variable, ascending order, the values will be displayed. That is the sort method. And next method is multiply method. So Python allows multiplying the list in n time. Suppose for example, first create the list. I am creating the list is equal to, this is my given list. Using the multiply method, so print of list into 2. So same elements will be repeated 2 times, multiplying 2 times, multiplication of the 2, 3. Here given 2, multiplication of the 3. Python allows multiplying the list 3 times. Now the into 3 multiplies 3 times. So that is multiply method. And another method is concatenate method. So concatenate method operation is used to merge two lists and retain a single list. The plus sign operator is used to perform the concatenation. So for example, first to create the list, I will create the one list, list 1, and this is the list 1, and another list I will create, list 2 is equal to Python and case sensitive, capital SS, comma, capital UTSP, and this is the second list. Okay, using concatenate method. So adding plus sign is used to perform the concatenate operation. So using the print function, so print of list 1 plus list 2. So these are the different types of operations in list.